Welcome back to the Nintendo Power Zone, guys. It's your boy Nice, and we are back with a brand new unboxing video. Today we have a 2-for-1 special because we have the 4-inch Ponyta and the 4-inch metallic silver Pikachu from Funko. Excited about this. First off, I love that 10-inch metallic Pikachu, so I can't wait to get my hands on the 4-inch one and do a comparison because, yeah, I just love this metallic silver paint scheme, and I want to see if there's any difference in quality between the 4-inch and the 10-inch, so I can't wait to get to comparison time today. Anyway, guys, we're continuing that 25th anniversary celebration with Pokemon with a brand new wave. Cannot wait. We finally got some new Pokemon. I'm excited to see what this Ponyta looks like outside of the box because I'm really hoping it has as much detail as the Growlithe did, because we don't have a whole lot of fire type Pokemon in these waves. This is only our second, and Ponyta is a tremendous fan favorite. Anyway, guys, I don't want to dilly-dally too much, so let's take a look at these boxes. Alright, now normally I don't do this because I don't really dig the whole box comparison things, but I think it was important to do it this time. So if you take a look at the 10-inch metallic Pikachu, it had two stickers, one being the exclusive Target Con 2021 sticker, which is obviously exclusive to Target, and this Pikachu 4-inch variant is a common. But the other sticker is the 25th anniversary sticker, which I thought they were going to be placing on all the 25th anniversary merchandise. It is very strange that we don't have the sticker on the 4-inch box. I think it's a missed opportunity for sticker collectors, but then again, it adds to the rarity of that 10-inch. So starting with the Pikachu, take a look. Here it is outside of the box, and again, I am thoroughly impressed with the silver. I actually think it might look better in the 4-inch scale. It just looks shinier, I guess because they had to coat it less in order to get the same effect that they had on the 10-inch, but it looks great. It has this somewhat glittery effect without actually having glitter on it. I hate those glitter pops, so you will never see a diamond collectible pop here on this channel because I think it's stupid. Anyway, I love this metallic paint job. The same details that I expressed in the first 10-inch one are here in the 4-inch. The grays for the outline details like the cheek sacs and the tips of the ears. All this looks very good. Again, we explained why they did a metallic silver Pikachu. If you didn't watch the last video, it's because the 25th anniversary is the silver anniversary, so Funko went out and gave us silver Pokemon. I love it. We do know that there is a silver Bulbasaur on the way. I may pick that up. However, I don't want to get too bogged down in variants because, as you'll see later in this video, I actually have a lot of Pikachu variants, and it's starting to weigh on me. I think Funko needs to move outside of Pikachu. I know it's the series mascot, but you've released the same mold 5 separate times. Anyway, let's take a look at the figure from a few different sides. It is comparison time, ladies and gentlemen, and we went ahead and grabbed the 10-inch metallic silver Pikachu, placed it next to the metallic 4-inch Pikachu, and take a look. They look beautiful side by side, do they not? I love these. I don't know if it's the paint scheme or if it's just the real good attention to detail that they place by highlighting certain things on Pikachu, but it looks really good. I love this. I didn't think I was going to be a fan of this when I initially saw the reveals, but now that I own them, now that they're part of my collection, I can't imagine my collection without them. They just look so freaking good, and it's a really good way to celebrate the 25th anniversary of Pokemon. I love having exclusive merch to remind me of a certain era, and I now have that thanks to Funko, so really digging it right now. Alright, moving on, we have more comparisons, and now we have all the Pikachus that have been released, minus the 18-inch. I just did not want to put that out on the table. It's just too much work, guys, sometimes. Anyway, take a look. We have 6 different Pikachus. Well, technically we have 3 different Pikachus because 4 out of these 6 are the same mold. This is what I was talking about earlier. Funko has dipped into this well too many times, and I do believe that there is a diamond variant of Pikachu which is covered in glitter, which means there's another variant. And to go even further, there's a flocked version, which means they have reused this mold 6 times? That's absolutely bonkers. Funko, you've run this mold thin. It's time to move on and maybe get less Pikachus because it's just too much. There are 150 Pokemon from that original game that you could pull from, and I know you are gradually, but stop giving us Pikachu variants and start giving us some of these other Pokemon because I desperately want a Muck and a Grimer. You are fucking around with me by not giving me some of my favorite Pokemon. Anyway, that's enough of Pikachu. Let's move on to Ponyta. Alright guys, here it is, Ponyta. We finally have a new Pokemon to talk about because the last few unboxings that I've done for Funko Pops have been exclusively Pikachu. Anyway, take a look. I love this. Right off the bat, just looking at it head on, I love the flames. They did such a good job on the flames. This looks much better than what they did on Growlithe, and I was already thoroughly impressed with Growlithe. Now granted, this doesn't completely look like a Ponyta. This looks a little Funko Pop-esque. Some of the other Pokemon Funko Pops do a much better job of capturing the essence of the Pokemon itself. This, however, is not one of them. I do think it looks good, and I do get the Ponyta vibes because of the flaming manes. However, just not the best looking Funko Pop in my opinion. I don't think Ponyta was going to translate that well. It's just the horse design did not suit itself for Funko Pop, which is crazy because my niece collects the frozen Funko Pops, and I saw what they did with the Water Nook. It's a little embarrassing that they did this Ponyta after they did the Water Nook because that's a much better looking Funko Pop in my opinion. Anyhow, I still think it's cute. It does fit in well with the rest of the collection. I just don't think this is the best look for this specific Pokemon. However, I do want to highlight the things that are great about it, such as the flames. They did such a good job, and I love the colors. The lighter oranges fading into the darker oranges. That all looks really good. They did such a good job. And I love behind the knees how it has those little protruding flames. That is also fantastic. Really digging the little details here. But as for the sculpt itself, this is probably the worst Funko Pokemon Pop that they have done. Alright guys, it is score time, my favorite time, because I get to tell you whether or not something is actually worth your hard-earned money. These are retailing at $14.99. I got these at Hot Topic, so they are available now. There are 2 more figures in this wave, including Mew, which I'm super excited about. I cannot wait to place that next to my Mewtwo. However, these were the first 2 that I was able to get my hands on, and yeah, it's time to go ahead and review these. Looking at the Pikachu first, everything I loved about the 10-inch exists here in the 4-inch scale. In fact, I think I might like the 4-inch just a little bit better. I just like the way it looks standing next to the other 4 inches. So guys, I'm going to go ahead and give it a 9.5 out of 10. I just dig everything that they've done with these silver variants. Moving on to Ponyta, I have a lot more critiques here. I feel like Funko kind of half-assed this one. That isn't to say that those sculptors do not work hard. I think they do a phenomenal job capturing the essence of Pokemon the majority of the time. This one is just them playing it a little too safe for my liking. It looks too much like a Funko Pop and not enough like a horse Pokemon. Now, we've seen them do horses before. As I stated earlier, I saw the Water Nook that they did for Frozen. That looks fantastic. It doesn't have to look exactly that good, but it does have to look better than what we got here. This just doesn't really look like Ponyta. Now, there are some great things about this figure, like the detailing. All that is great, but the overall sculpt itself just does not work for me, and that's severely disappointing because I really wanted to like Ponyta because it, like I said earlier, it is a fan favorite. Who doesn't love Ponyta? Who didn't have one in their party in Gen 1 for at least a little bit? This is just a drop ball, and Funko can't take this one back. They really can't. It makes me scared for some of the more obscure designs that Generation 1 has. Like, I'm not looking forward to a Zapdos right now if they couldn't get the horse Pokemon done well. Anyway guys, I think Ponyta really sets the bar at a new low for the Funko Pop Pokemon line. This is definitely a 6 out of 10. It's, barely passable, and the only reason I rate it this high is just because it fits in with the other Pokemon Pops. But as a standalone, this is terrible, and if you're a Ponyta fan, I really can't recommend this one to you because it doesn't really look like Ponyta to me. Anyway guys, it's time for me to go ahead and get out of your hair, but before I let you go, I gotta hit you up with the social media links. You can hit me up on Twitter at NyceOne983, and you can email me at NyceOne983@gmail.com. You can hit me up on Facebook, Facebook.com/Nintendo Power Zone, and if you're a fan of the podcast, you can always download new episodes on iTunes, Google Play, stream new episodes on Spotify and Stitcher Radio. Wherever you download your podcast, we are there. And if you want to watch the video version of the podcast, we're right here on YouTube. If you're enjoying the music that you're hearing, that's done by former co-host of the show, Mario After Party, aka Chris Shaver. You can download this song, The Power Zone, on iTunes, Bandcamp, and you can stream it on Spotify. Wherever you download your music or stream your music, you can get our theme song, The Power Zone. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like the content, hit that thumbs up button, and remember to stay fresh. Deuces.